So there were a few issues with recording this week, but we're going to make sure that everything is going to be much better, and that is why there's a few dead air spots, or maybe a little bit of jumping this week. Welcome to our podcast, Geeks Are Wired, where we talk about video games, movies, TV, comic books, technology, and TLDR, the Internet of Things, even if you can't trust them. This week, I'm your host, Bill, and we have Ted.
Hi!
And Anna.
Hello.
And Joey.
Hey.
And Anthony.
Hi.
And you can contact us by emailing us at geekswire@gmail.com or give us a phone call at 801-896-4335, which we've been getting phone calls but no messages. And I decided to call it, and it apparently Google changed, because it's a Google number. Google wants you to, leave your name and then leave your message. And then they try to connect you, and they, all sorts of things. So if it rings, just let it go to voicemail, because I really, unless I'm on my computer, I don't see any phone calls coming in. Also, you can support us on Patreon, at which point you can chat with us on Discord and get access to the podcast early, or become the great, like Dave, a greater, which no one signed up yet, or the greatest.
Dave is great, by the way.
Dave is great.
Yes.
Yep. Good old Great Dave. Great Ape. Oh, wait, that's Grape Ape. Wait. Grape Ape?
Grape Ape. Great.
Are you having a stroke? Ted?
No, it's Grape Ape.
From Hanna-Barbera.
Is this episode 344?
This is episode 344.
Questions?
No.
Let's talk about something else first.
You want to talk about something else first?
Yes, Allo is dead.
Allo. Oh, yes.
Wait, they finally killed another chat client from Google?
Yeah, it took less time than I thought it would, actually. It's at the very bottom.
I want to know what the question is.
We'll
We'll find out.
It'll be part of it.
This is a really long article.
Okay, so what's it say? TLDR it for me. And the
Allo
listeners.
is dead.
Yeah.
And what was
just
Allo?
It was
Allo.
It's the stuff when you get a big bad burn or something, you rub it on your skin and it makes it feel better.
I don't think he's right.
Well, there's aloe vera, but it's Allo, not... I guess it's the same thing. Anyways.
A-L-L-O. It's German for hello.
Anyways, Allo was a messaging app that Google put out to replace Hangouts. There's not a direct replacement for this now.
Except for Hangouts.
Hangouts doesn't do SMS anymore.
Oh.
So, no.
So does this mean I can finally uninstall
Duo
this
still
app
exists, though.
from my phone?
I doubt it.
Well, they have messages also, the default SMS for Android. And then they had Hangouts and Allo and I guess
Vera.
GChat for a while.
I think, there
I
was
think
another one.
GChat's been dead for a long time.
Yeah, they killed that and then they announced Allo.
Anyways, Duo's still around, but I don't know how much longer it'll be around.
Actually, I thought they doubled down on Duo.
I don't know. I'm just saying. They were gung-ho about Allo for a little bit, too.
It's a very interesting model to, have competing products within your own company and then kill one off. And it's usually the favorite one that they kill off.
wait.
It just makes it to where I don't want to try out anything Google anymore.
You ready for the next item that's going to come out this summer that's killing off, we're probably going at least take a good chunk out of Google's other products?
Is it going to be an email client from Google that competes with Gmail?
No.
That would be
Are
great.
you talking about the game?
I'm talking about Harry Potter Wizards Unite.
Because it's produced by
It's
Niantic.
it's the...
This is going to be Harry Potter Go.
Yes!
Yeah.
It is.
Or, Ingress Potter.
I still
I'm
think
excited for
it
that.
won't take that big... It'll take a good chunk. But Pokemon's so freaking popular, I don't think it'll matter.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get the same hype train because Pokemon, that's cool and it's you're applying it to the real world. Harry Potter, I don't know how they're going to, I guess
Harry Potter exists in the world. Well, it takes place
Fantastic
in the real
Beasts.
world.
you get the spells or is it going to be Pokemon Go all over again? Is it going to be fantastic?
So, the review, we're saying this, it's not simple like Pogo, which has a really cool, acronym.
There is no acronym for... There is, but it doesn't...
Hapawajubu.
I haven't heard anybody call Pokemon Go Pogo.
I've heard a lot of people Pogo.
HP will go.
People usually just say, hey, want to go Pokemon? Okay, let's go.
I can spell Unite. Unite.
Untie.
I think that's the first
That
time
is
I've
it.
heard of Pogo.
Okay, fine.
HP.
We talked about it a little bit like last year.
I don't
oh my God,
remember.
that's last year now.
Well, calling it Pogo? No. she said
No.
calling-
Harry Potter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Harry Potter has been in announcement for years. Literally.
I think that's a great acronym. HP. Woo!
Yay! There you
Sounds
go.
like a new printer or something. Because HP does printers.
Ah.
That's why.
Wouldn't it be HP Wa? Not Woo.
No, it'd be Woo.
No,
Why would it be
it's
Woo?
Like
'Cause
Wu
it's-
Tang.
Yeah, Wu-Tang Clan.
So, besides it also not being easy to explain, people are loving it. They actually, there's going to be probably the initial hit of like, oh no, don't, this is complicated. I don't understand it. And then there's going to be the other round of like, yeah, I'll try it out. And there's so much behind it. Unlike the, simple, catch the Pokemon, or even like the simple Ingress where you drive around and you catch the portals.
Are you sure there's going to be a lot behind it?
There is.
Are you sure?
The,
All I'm hearing is that there is. I'm not hearing any concrete examples.
Trying to
okay,
say what
the
it is, and
wand
you're
has
not
not
letting
been
him.
released yet. How about that?
Oh wait, there's gonna be an add-on.
There's going to be
Oh,
add-ons.
sweet baby Jesus. Is it like Bluetooth?
They have not released that information. Actually, they were kind of shy and sad that they couldn't have the wand upon release.
Oh man.
Which at least they're planning for a wand. Where Pokemon Go, it was like, yeah, we probably should release a ball.
And they never do.
They kind of did.
They released a ball that you could charge your phone with.
Well,
there's-
they also have the tracker that's like a little
A
watch or
watch?
clippy thing.
Well, they also have the Pokemon Let's Go controller functions as a Pokeball too
and then they had the
for Pokemon Go.
the little
That's the thing he was talking about.
Yeah. They also have the integration so you can trade Pokemon to the Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu.
I haven't used it.
well.
but
Okay, so
yeah,
wait,
it
you were
does
also talking
exist.
about the little like
Yeah.
teardrop.
Yeah, it's a little tracker. It's like a fitness tracker.
Yeah.
And it let you get steps or additional steps before they had the sync
No,
with.
it didn't do steps.
I thought that's what it was.
Yeah.
No. What it was for is
Oh,
that
it would
when
show
when
you.
you were close to a Pokestop, you could hit it and it would spin the stop for you. And if there's a Pokemon there, you could hit it and it might catch the Pokemon
But
for
you only
you.
got one shot.
Yeah.
Right.
And so it was kind of to help you if you didn't have your phone open and stuff, but you didn't get steps from it. You do get passive steps now, though. You just have to hook it up to your regular fitness tracker or
Healthmate
whatever.
on Android or whatever.
No, you just
the
have to
Apple
turn it
one
on
is.
and
No, you can do your app. You can do your Google Health. You can connect it to your Fitbit. You can connect it to the other apps, and they'll sync with it.
no.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It will only work with Apple and Google. It does not work with Fitbit at
Does it
all.
not?
No, it only works with
There
us.
was I have it
It's
connected to the.
continuing running in the background.
But if you have an Android or an Apple, which you have to play Pokemon Go anyways, you can install one of the fitness things and enable it, and then it'll just use your phone instead, which is all it was doing anyways. But
But that way you don't have to have the app open to get
yeah,
steps. which
whereas
is
before
really
the only way
nice.
to passively get steps without having it open on your phone was you had to have an Apple Watch, and then you had to have the app running on your
Okay,
watch.
actually, the Apple Watch actually is nice.
Or you could, get an emulator and spoof your GPS.
But don't do it too much, otherwise they'll shut down your account.
Just walk to believable places. How hard is that?
Ah, there you go.
Only use the game to circumvent laziness of real life. Don't go
Put it
like,
in a
too
Pringles
crazy.
can and spin it slowly back and forth. You hatch those eggs really fast.
Just strap it to the dog and make
yes.
him play fetch or something.
The problem is if you don't go far enough, it doesn't count. So, or maybe
I think it will
maybe
now.
it will now, but it wouldn't before. Like
Yeah.
if I was just walking in place or something like that, it wouldn't. Just because I was wiggling it, it like looked at GPS or something. I don't know.
Well, it will if you have it
Story.
passively off. Yeah. If the app is still open, I think it falls back to normal GPS, but it might not. I don't know. I haven't tried.
Is there a slated release date for Wizarding World? Or Wizards Unite? Oh man.
Hello,
Woo!
Muggleton.
It will be released in
June
2020.
2020?
No, 2019. Sorry,
Okay.
wrong
this year.
wrong year.
I thought you
Yes.
said summer.
Ooh, that's
Well, summer is the most expected thing because it is an outside game, which means you want the best season to get people outside.
So really, they should shoot for spring then, so that people don't die of like heat stroke.
Yes.
And we're just finishing fifth winter right now, so spring
it was third
is right
winter.
around the corner. No, it's fifth. You have not been counting properly.
I don't really care, but
But you're
I
supposed
want
to
it to rain,
protect
not snow.
because magic is on the loose. You need to help keep it in control so the muggles don't figure out that magic is real.
Yeah, you want to keep those muggles out of the loop.
Yep, definitely.
Got to keep them suppressed.
That's why you have to turn off your, pop-up blockers slightly on their website because only muggles use pop-up blockers.
Is that their justification? For
It
getting
was
you to
actually
turn it
had
off?
an autoplay video on this website. Had to
like-
go like, yes, I allow you.
It's like, get out of here, muggle.
I know you're and your technology. So yeah, this has literally been like years in the making. They're saying this year, but they said that for the last 2 years.
Are they going to just do worldwide release, or is it going to be rolled out like Pokemon Go was, or?
12 or 20 languages upon day of release.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
They're
I
going
didn't-
hard.
They will hit multiple countries. And
You better have those login servers be pretty beefy this time.
Well, I mean,
Hopefully.
it's Niantic, so I mean, at this point, they should have the scaling and stuff figured out from the Pokemon Go
Oh, yes.
rollout.
well, yeah, because
you
they
would
didn't
hope.
think it was nearly as wow. That is terrible. They didn't think it was nearly as bad as for Ingress. They thought they kind of had it all taken care of.
Better now. Your computer's loading slow.
Yeah, it's seen better days.
Oh, if
But-
you don't get a podcast this week, you'll know why,
Hey,
and you'll never hear that too. So
they never will.
They won't know why. You
But-
just lied to our dear
So
listeners.
did you ever play Ingress?
I'm sure
I
Paul will put
watched
something.
a coworker play it, but I didn't play it too much myself.
Okay.
I'm familiar
There's a
with it.
few,
You have
yeah,
to go
those-
knock over the portals and stuff, and the portals are essentially what Pokestops and gyms are now.
Yes. Back in the day when we had to, submit all those locations. Which they're supposed to open that up eventually to Pokemon Go. You can still submit new locations in Ingress, but you have to be like level 10.
Might be worth getting Ingress so that we can make like our place of employment a Pokestop.
There you go. Oh, 17 languages. But the actual list of countries is unknown.
I think here pretty soon we'll be able to make a lot of places at our place of employment Pokestops.
So you can track magical creatures. So did you play Jurassic World?
I didn't know that there was a Jurassic World game.
No, I
Did you
didn't
play Ghostbusters?
I didn't know there was a Ghostbusters game.
You haven't been paying attention to the
Are
podcast, really?
these Niantic
No.
also?
No.
Oh, okay.
Ghostbusters is WB. They decided to do their own. And Jurassic World is Universal, I think. But they also worked with like Walmart and so like companies end up working with various.
Oh,
Are these all based on the same game mechanic as?
They're location-based games. It's
sort
like
of.
geocaching.
Jurassic World is but isn't.
I can understand it for the larger games like Pokemon and like Harry Potter that have like the cult followings that are just huge.
but a lot of people like Jurassic Park.
A lot of people
Yeah.
like dinosaurs.
I understand a lot of people like Jurassic Park, but I don't think it's to the same level. Like, people are like, I like Jurassic Park. They
That's
have
why
a
I
t-shirt.
said it's kind of like it's open world in that you could go walk around, but it's not strictly required, right?
It was definitely you could collect dinosaurs faster and kind of do the events
You could,
better.
but it
Same with
wasn't
thing with
required.
Ghostbusters. It was still location based, so it was very easy. Same with Walking Dead.
Oh man.
Yes, there's so many of these games.
Yeah, there's
And
a Walking Dead
so
one too.
Jurassic Park, Walking Dead, and Ghostbusters are not Google.
What about that wizard one?
Niantic is owned by ABC or Alphabet.
Magus or
Oh yeah, that was a thing too.
Wait,
Magus?
they're owned by
Oh,
Alphabet?
Magus. Yeah, yes.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's some serious money for Google then.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. Another Google app that's going to take a chunk out of their own Google apps.
Okay, so they're just gonna make like 3 more Niantics and then kill Niantic.
Well, no, Niantic is the overall. They just need to make more games than this, so they can kill Ingress. Though Ingress did upgrade to Ingress Prime recently.
The beautiful thing about their platform is that since it's sharing all of the location data, they can run it all on one like core system, and then they just plug in the front ends, and they're like, oh, you're playing Pokemon, you're playing Ingress, you know.
And that was the thing with Walking Dead, or the other ones, the non-Google ones, they had portal-like things. They were definitely not in the same locations, but they still obviously got information from, like, where are our parks and all this. And they still obviously got information from Google Maps. They're like, oh, we have maps. Actually, even Ghostbusters said that. I was like, this is updated from Google Maps.
Right, they just pay for Google Maps and ping it and place some tokens. I mean, Google Maps is kind of the de facto, you know? Like, they don't want to base it on Apple Maps. They'd have kids, like, falling off bridges and stuff.
That's funny because Apple
Not a
Maps
thing
suck.
anymore.
So, some of the looks reminds me of more of the Jurassic World one, where you track the creatures.
Yeah, a little bit. What are those other tower things?
More than likely, the towers are portals, Pokestop, gyms. I don't know. Insert your game.
Yeah.
I keep on calling them portals because at least in Ingress, they're all the same thing.
I kind of like that visual style I get. The map, I guess, looks a lot better than the Pokemon one. The Pokemon one's just kind of, you know, blue-green blocks, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That one
The one
looks
at
a little
night
bit
doesn't
more
look too bad.
blended.
Ingress looked like a fancy DOS at
Yeah,
times.
Ingress was really, really basic looking.
Hey, it was an art style, and they ran with it.
It's kind of like
Swish and
Minecraft, the
flick.
cell phone games.
It looks like
So that's
there's AR optional.
yeah. You don't have to have AR on, but this also reminds me of Magus, where if you do your finger on it in a certain
That's what it
pattern,
looks like when it's snowing. So,
Yeah.
like I said, it doesn't always look like that.
is that Pokemon?
It's
Oh yeah, the weather. You walked 12.7 miles.
Oh, hey.
You didn't open your map.
Not miles, it's kilometers.
No, you didn't open it Monday. In other words,
No, I didn't.
because Magus, you had when you were fighting other players. If you did you could either touch it, which would burn a lot more energy, or you could do the wand swishy on the screen.
Memorize the wand movements.
Yeah. Well, actually, I even showed it. You didn't have to even memorize it. You just had to
Really?
like, oh, here's my deck of magic book spells. Yeah. See, I guess they show this is what you do. You follow this, and you hurt the werewolf. The werewolf.
Poor werewolf.
I know. What did that werewolf do to him?
Stop saying it that way. That's wrong.
What's so bad about werewolves?
Wolf.
Wolves?
Wolf.
Wolves.
I hate you.
I, for one, am excited to finally become a wizard.
You gotta heal yourself this time, not just your Pokemon.
You're a wizard, Joey.
Oh man, I hope they have Hagrid in there.
They do.
They do. It's not even an image right there.
Oh man, this could be
Look,
like
he's
this,
part of the registry.
this could be great. This could be like
Actually, I want to
like
be Hagrid.
D&D, but everyone is a mage. It's gonna be great.
So, I found out
Actually, why can't you be a werewolf?
that they have made changes to Bixby, and it's not as horrible.
Yeah, we talked about some of that last week where you could change the buttons around.
Yeah, you set it to double tap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they let you map the button to like do things that you want to do just through the thing instead of like having to get a third party thing. So I was happy about that.
Yay.
Is it set up like the other voice assistants where if you want to talk to Google, you have to say like, this assistant, please ask the other assistant to do this thing?
You can do that as well.
I've never.
No, but yeah,
well,
you
it's
can.
similar to that.
But no, this one you can just flat out change the assistant to something else.
Okay, that's good.
What do you mean?
Like you can remap that button to a different assistant.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
you wanted.
to do the Bixby voice, you just hold the button down,
I know,
and then it'll like let you talk.
but I think based on the stuff we read last week, you can also remap the button to a different assistant flat out.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of things you can do with it. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat.
So, yes, I also am realizing how much more this game. Sorry, back on the game. I'm really on this game. What's more, it's like, because you can use rune stones, you can to elevate your magic, make your book better, magic spells better. So with the healing yourself, I bet that's going to be potions.
It
your...
looks kind of neat,
is.
but I'm waiting until it comes out because I've been burned before. I am. That being said,
I've enjoyed
Sunday,
all Niantic games.
I read the first Harry Potter book again. This is like the 4th time through.
The first Harry book.
Yeah, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or the Philosopher's Stone, depending on which version you got.
Yeah, whether you have the U.S. or the rest of the world's version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I read that on Sunday, and I just started reading the second book last night.
What time through is this for you?
It's like the 4th or 5th.
I've
I've been
thought
reading it like once a year.
I've thought about rereading them again, actually.
Which was kind of interesting.
Potions.
Yeah, no, I said that. It's potions.
Yeah. Well, there's also runes.
Runes.
Ruins.
There's no I in there.
Ruins.
He's pronouncing everything wrong. I hate him right now.
See? Look. Rune stones.
No, it's Runestones.
Runestones?
Like Rena Center?
No, that came from RuneScape. When it first came out, I used to call it Runescape because that's what my friend called it. I was like 12.
If
Run-
you
No,
ever
I
did
think I was like
Tone?
8.
if you ever did like action script with like Flash Player back in the day, there was a command called Run Escape, and I always read it as RuneScape.
I like it. See, this is Run S-Stone.
The exact opposite. Runestone.
Run S-Stone.
Runestone.
Runest 1?
The Runestone Corner.
Runes.
Hey, you can also
Tane.
have a fortress.
See, this is a lot of mechanics. I didn't
This
know.
one's awesome.
I didn't know that people had their own fortresses in Harry Potter universe, but that's
So,
pretty cool.
This might actually scare people off.
Well, that's the thing. It is super complicated, but it is also a lot to do, which means you can find the way you want to play it.
Yeah, maybe they don't. Maybe the mechanics aren't like heavily based on like you have to have 10 runestone crafting before you can advance over here. Maybe you can just run around and catch all the things or fight all the werewolves. And
Or
then,
maybe somebody's a runestone specialist.
Wolves.
Kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in an RPG.
Yeah.
Werewolves.
This is an RPG. I'm pretty sure.
This is basically an RL
it has a
RPG.
leveling system.
Yeah,
Hey, this is LARPing.
This
This is
is-
LARPing on your phone.
Yeah, if they were to expand it just a little bit, add like an archer and a knight or something, like you could have essentially real world D&D, and it could be pretty dang cool.
That might be the next one.
Yeah, I mean, I really like this idea, honestly.
They just need to work with Wizards of the Coast. Ooh, RL Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, and
Or D&D, either one.
I mean, AR is already like so cool, and everyone's got a phone. So I mean, your phone's your character sheet, right? And then
Yeah.
you just all connect to the same room, and away your party goes. It's a really good jumping off point for games.
Nothing.
Let's roll in the dungeon.
Yay! All right. Done with the Harry Potter. For
Okay,
now.
are we going to talk about your debate now?
The debate.
What's the debate?
The real question.
Oh,
That's
is
a
this what you were
stupid
trying to tell me
question.
earlier?
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone argues about whether hot dogs and hamburgers are sandwiches. The real question that everyone's forgetting is whether soup is considered cereal or cereal is actually just cold soup.
You're wrong. You're always wrong.
I already have my great argument
I know
against
you
your
do.
1 point.
So
My one point is that a cereal is a wheat or corn-based product with milk,
No,
Or
you
some
said in
other
liquid,
with some other liquid.
which is alphabet soup.
Yes, and I still disagree, but
What about a chowder?
a chowder?
Clam chowder, buddy.
wait, you're
What about it?
That's milk, flour, clams, a little bit of sugar. Boom. It's heated cereal.
It's like
So 1 second.
Lucky
So
Charms.
you're saying you have to have the milk for it to be cereal?
No,
he
you
didn't
said a
say
liquid.
Oh,
I
just
did
a
say
liquid.
Or like the gnocchi, like the chicken gnocchi over at like Olive Garden or something.
Olive Garden.
Yeah, plenty of soups are just
Time to go to Joe's
some
Cap
hot
Shack on
liquid,
Friday.
some sort of flavoring,
or cold liquid. You have
and-
cold soup.
and a lot of the time they've got grains in them.
Soup is not cereal. Cereal is not soup.
Where's the line?
Yeah, where do you draw the line on soup and cereal?
It's okay. I'm all right with my ketchup being salsa also.
Well, salsa is just
It's a
sauce.
little different.
That's all salsa means, right? Sauce.
Yeah.
So
But most
That-
salsa is like squashed up tomatoes plus some other stuff, right?
you got your fry salsa, you got ketchup salsa,
Your catsup.
Your salad dressings.
Miracle Whip salsa.
You could also say that ketchup is a smoothie, I guess.
Yeah.
It is a fruit puree.
It's a berry smoothie. Wait, if you put it in the freezer, does that become sherbet?
Ugh.
Ah,
Ah, jeez.
frozen ketchup just sounds so horrible.
Just ketchup on its own sounds horrible.
I like ketchup.
on its own
Yeah.
without
So-
anything else. You would just put a bowl of it.
I
in
wouldn't
front of
eat
you
a
and
ton of it, but I'd eat. I've
Well-
just eaten it by my. If it's on my finger, I'll just
I don't know
eat
if
it.
I'd eat
Okay.
like
Like if I
salsa
spill
by
it on my
itself. Like
fingers?
I
A little
like
different.
if you're
Okay.
gonna dip something in it.
My nephew used to like dip French fries in and just use the French fry as the transporter of the ketchup to his mouth.
Who was that?
And
That
Was it-
works.
Was
Yeah.
it? It was.
Brad.
Oh, it's our coworker. Yeah.
Yeah.
He does that.
He gets like a whole bunch of fry sauces, like
Tons
4 or
of fry
5
sauce.
little
Yeah.
like
Who?
1 ounce cups of fry sauce,
Be right.
and then he just like uses
Oh, yeah.
the fries
I
like
forgot
they're a
about that.
spoon or something.
Yeah, and he gets as
scoops-
much fry
he
sauce
scoops
as he
super
can.
fast, and then takes a bite, but only enough to get the part that's covered in fry sauce, and then he'll send the same fry back for more fry sauce. I don't know how he
So
does
he
it.
really likes ketchup and mayo.
He likes all like sauces, really. Like he pretty much chugs ranch. Have you seen him eat a salad? It's mostly ranch.
At least he doesn't literally chug the sauce. We had another coworker who would do that.
Yeah, he'd get like the extra cups of the salsa, the
I
kind
don't-
of
Which
picante
you
sauce,
do,
and
you
just drink
dude.
it.
It's fine.
He-
I'm just bringing it up.
I was thinking of Super Troopers chugging the.
Syrup.
Yeah.
You know, fun fact, I listened to the commentary on that, and the first couple times they were doing it, they actually did it with syrup
Mm-hmm.
and got sick from it, and then realized that they could just do it with tea.
Do what with tea?
Ah, that
Because
is.
they were chugging syrup bottles.
And they kept having to redo the take.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they had
Ugh.
multiple takes, so they're like chugging it, and then they're like, oh, they could just use like
Tea.
iced tea, and
Yeah.
it
Getting
looks
sick
right.
from having to eat food in like a movie, that's like a common thing, and they like mess up those takes, and then they have to eat more of it. The Wolf on Wall Street, one of the guys kept messing up the take, and the guy had to eat sushi, and he had to keep eating sushi, and he ate it until he threw up, and then the guy was laughing too hard, and he couldn't make him eat anymore.
I've eaten enough sushi to throw up before. Sushi Family, the little all-you-can-eat sushi place here in
Used to
town
be.
that closed
that doesn't
down.
exist anymore.
Yeah. Oh man,
Rip.
I probably put them out of business.
And
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you and a couple other
So,
coworkers.
I think cereal can be a soup. I think that's my
No.
stance on
No.
it, because I mean it's pretty much a chowder, right? You got your milk or whatever, and you got some sort of grain in there. It's a chowder.
Here's my ultimate problem with this. I hate soup. I love cereal.
Actually, I used to dislike tomato soup for the longest time, only because it is literally. I think it was just in the wrong container,
It could be, yeah.
and it could just be in a glass, literally. Like it's all like this is a liquid. I should just. Why am I having a spoon? Now I've realized tomato soup is much better. It is really just it's the condiment or the side dish to grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yes, I was about to say
Grilled
that.
cheese
So
and
what is
tomato
your
soup.
idea of like V8? Like V8 is kind of like a
Is
tomato.
cold tomato soup.
I hate it.
I don't
personally.
really like V8 at all.
Well, there's
I've come to be okay with it.
there's also gazpacho, which is actually like a tomato-based soup, which is cold, and that's how it's served. And so that's a different take on that, but it's still kind of the same
Yes.
type of thing.
I'm not a fan of tomatoes, really. Like I like ketchup, but that's about as close as I
Okay.
normally get to them.
I-
Salsa, but
Question. What would you guys consider SpaghettiOs?
Uh-oh.
a soup.
Or are they a pasta dish?
They're a soup.
I think it's a pasta dish.
They're
Best
suspended.
served at room temperature.
They're
it's
suspended
both.
in.
You're right. Well, no.
In the soup.
No. I usually like it warmer, but I have eaten it cold. It's okay. It's not
It's
bad.
I don't like it refrigerated. Room temperature is what you got to eat that. Because Anna put a can in the fridge once. Ugh, it wasn't good.
The thing is the sauce that comes with the
For
SpaghettiOs
lunch.
isn't like
put
a
it in
little
the
bit
lunch
that's on
bag.
the pasta. They are suspended in that sauce. I'd say they're a cereal.
That's spaghetti.
No. I'd go with a pasta dish. I could possibly side with it being a soup.
I think they're soup. It's kind of like, Chef Boyardee with those raviolis. Those are pretty much a soup as well. They're so close. There's so
Again,
much
no.
sauce.
No, I don't think so.
There's so much sauce.
There's a lot of sauce.
There's a lot more
Rather
sauce
than
in that
soup.
one than
Yeah,
there is
so-
with SpaghettiOs.
So if you have a bowl of spaghetti but you have too much sauce, all of a sudden it's soup.
Yeah, I think so. It depends on how chunky your sauce is, though.
I'm
if
still
it's
gonna
like
go
a
with both of
runny
these.
spaghetti sauce, it could be a soup. It would be like kind of like chicken noodle with long noodles.
Both of these
Ramen,
are
really. Italian ramen.
They're pasta dishes. I'm not going to go with their soup.
Way too much sauce on spaghetti makes it Italian ramen, which I think is a soup.
No, still a pasta dish.
Well, at what point do you delimitate your pasta dish from your soup? Does alphabet soup count as a soup or a pasta dish?
Or
It's a
cereal.
soup.
Or warm cereal.
Alphabet soup counts as a soup because soup is in the name. 2, it's really, really runny usually.
Actually, maybe the cereal industry should actually start selling themselves as cold soups, and they do better.
Yeah, there you go. They've been kind of failing lately,
You
right?
know what the cereal industry needs to do is be freaking honest about how many calories is in their stuff.
They need to
One-
not put so much sugar in there.
One bowl of cereal is almost 2,000 calories for most popular brands of cereal.
But it
2,000
also...
calories.
Well, you're
for
drinking all
one
that milk, too.
bowl.
Milk is really
That's
high in calories.
I'm
Is that
not even
because
counting the
Their
milk.
bowls are really, really tiny.
The serving size is like a cup for that.
It's a
most
Ted saying
things.
when he eats
And
5
nobody-
cups of cereal, it's
Nobody
like...
eats one.
Nobody
cup of
eats
cereal.
one cup.
No, you're right.
And you get a bowl, a regular size bowl, not even a big one.
Actually,
I measured it
When I-
out. It was like 2,000 calories.
When I eat cereal, I don't get the small bowl.
we actually
get the
have
big one.
small bowls just for that.
Really?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Forces you to eat
Strange
smaller.
people.
Mhm. Yes, I admit.
Okay, but here's the thing. When you're eating cereal, you finish and you've got this sweet milk left. Yeah, you can drink it, but that just invites more cereal.
Oh, absolutely.
And then when you get down and you're all out of milk, but you still got cereal left, you need to add more milk. This is how you sit down and eat 10,000 calories worth of cereal because you just can't like finish right. It's
This
like
is-
the hot dog and hot dog bun problem.
This is how you scarf through a bag of Fruity Pebbles. Half of it.
So the sauce with SpaghettiOs is essentially tomato sauce, right? And tomatoes are fruit. So does that mean SpaghettiOs are Fruit Loops?
Yes.
No. No.
Like it. Hey, we already justified alphabet soup and alphabet cereal was the.
I really want Fruity Pebbles now. Like really bad.
What are we looking at here, Bill?
Well, I guess we'll have to answer the said question later. We're gonna move along then.
I did answer the question. No.
You're just wrong. That's all.
Well,
Anyways,
He's allowed to go
what are we
on
looking
to
at
the
here?
Too.
On to the next.
What devices are eligible for what? Android beta for Pixel. What is this?
this is so
Oh,
Android
Q.
Q.
They're clear down to Q now.
Yes. Which I was looking at all the desserts.
What
I
are they
think-
gonna do when they get to after Z?
Wait, did they not think of a fancy name for candy that's Q?
Well, no, they don't announce the name yet.
Yeah, each one gets a letter.
A dessert.
Yeah, and then also a number. So, I mean...
This is 10.
Yeah, so, well... Yeah,
Yeah.
they skipped some.
Oh no, they were like, I think Kit Kat was like 4.2 or something like that.
They ended up having like some version numbers in there too, but yeah, they've got all sorts of naming conventions for it. So they'll announce Q, everyone knows it's Q, and then they'll figure out what it is. It could be like Quizno Sub or something.
Quake.
No, it has
It's
to be
like
food.
it's like cake.
No,
but
it
with
has to be a dessert.
It's like
Uh,
cake, but with a Q.
These
Quinoa
names are
cake.
weird.
Quake.
There's also one called Queen of Puddings.
Yes, no, I think that's the worst name. There was one. Let's see.
Quindidum.
You mean quinoa pudding?
Oh, they should just call it queso.
There's one in
How-
here for Quisito.
How do you
Yes, that was the one I think it should be. Is
What is Quisito?
Quisito?
It sounds like
It is
cheese dessert?
I think it's a Puerto Rican dish.
How's
I
it
guess
spelled.
Yeah, how it's spelled.
Queusito. Because that spells quesito.
Yeah. Dude.
I hope they heard that.
Yeah, thanks. Is it SS?
No,
Or
probably
S?
just one S.
Just click that. I think that's right.
Oh yeah, no. This is a cheese-filled pastry twist from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it means little cheese.
What about QOTTAB?
Okay, spell it
There's
again.
no U. QOTTAB.
Go tab.
Almond-filled deep fried Iranian cuisine. Okay, how about Quindam?
Man, you are horrible at pronouncing foreign words.
I pronounce it how it sounds, how it looks.
I pronounce it how it
Done.
sounds. Oh, it's an American singer.
Did I
He's
spell that
best
right?
known
for his covers of Prince was When Doves Cry.
QUIDINDIM. Sorry,
INM.
DIM. Yes,
Okay. It looks like a
It's a donut.
it looks like a donut. Yeah.
yeah.
What about Quirks?
Except okay, it looks like a donut. Is it actually?
Quirks.
Yeah. Quirks? Those are those little things. They're smaller than
I know
No,
they
those
are.
are quarks. those are quirks. Quirks is the things that Anthony displays all the time and that like irritate us, and we just say, he's quirky.
I
Oh.
totally still misspelled it.
So the Quirk, IRKS.
Yes, we're looking at all these things. Oh, and also the Queen of Pudding. No, that thing that just looks nasty. That's all I got.
All right, we're not looking that up.
A lot of the most delicious foods look nasty. You get bacon wrapped jalapenos, you let them sit in the fridge overnight.
What's a quiche?
Quiche.
Quiche. My bad.
Okay, I admit Android quiche would probably be good, but that'd be great.
It's an egg pie basically,
The Android quiche.
or an omelet pie.
I've never seen that word apparently.
There's
heard
there's
it.
your quiche.
They're really good. Unless there's people put onions in it, and then I hate those people.
I really
agree.
like.
Well, these can
I
also
like
be like
those ones.
real food, not
They're,
just
the
they're more
onions?
savory. Yeah.
With the
No.
no onion.
No.
I'm out.
if it's fully cooked, I'm okay with it, but it almost
With
never
jalapenos.
is.
Jalapenos are just fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean jalapenos.
Yes, jalapenos. Ooh, jalapenos.
Jalapeno.
Quiche with jalapenos. Pinos.
Actually, jalapeno
Jelly
jelly is
pino-
amazing.
Grigio.
Yes.
Yeah, anyways, there's a list of names I was going through on The Verge. I can't pronounce most of them, apparently.
So
Yes, we know.
they were originally going to release a large amount and that could join the beta, and that now that it officially is open, that because it was like the OnePlus 6, Nokia 7, like they had a list of phones to join this list.
And now they're only pixels.
Now it's only Pixels. Pixel.
I have a first gen Pixel XL, so I'm pretty excited.
You can try it out.
Mine is one of the Verizon ones, though, so it might not be eligible yet.
You could check. You do have to check from your phone. And it's
Well, I have that right here. How
Ooh.
convenient.
yes, that makes it so much more. I was checking on my phone and I was instantly very sad because I'm still waiting on Pi to
Wait.
get on mine. Was mine supposed to be available in the first quarter? That is coming to an end very soon.
So we're at Pixel 3 now, and you still have a 1.
Yep.
Huh.
It's a solid phone. I haven't had any issues with it.
How
I
long
haven't.
you had it?
3 years now.
Plus, yours has wireless charging, right?
This one does not.
Oh, okay.
That is one feature that I do want. My truck has a wireless charging pad in the center console, so I could just throw my phone down there and it'd be great, but I don't have it.
You don't use a pop socket, do you?
Nope.
No, it's,
Okay.
if you do,
'Cause chargers tend to not.
you
work
said
with
that
that.
your pop socket has to be removable. You have to have one of those fancy pop sockets.
Another podcaster has brought this up. That defeats the purpose.
Oh, from a different. Well, see, it depends on how much
What?
effort it takes to take off the pop
So
socket.
the whole point of a wireless charger is you can just set it on the pad and forget about it.
Oh, just
If you
okay.
have to
Not of the
take-
pop socket.
Yeah, if you have to remove something on the pop socket to get it to charge anyways, what's the point? Because you could just
Plug
take
it
that
in.
the same amount of time and
Well,
plug it in.
I mean, the point is you don't have to carry around the cord,
Most
right? You need an accessory to charge your phone, unless you've got the little charging pad, right? So we've had to buy like 12 cords of each kind because we lose them, plus like I would have one downstairs, and then I'd have to bring it upstairs because I wanted to charge my phone upstairs and then bring it back downstairs.
Do all phones support the same wireless charging standard? Because there were
Most of them
two.
do support QI. That's
Okay.
kind of the winning standard.
Because that was my
Most of those
rebuttal to
charging
that.
pads, though, that you're talking about, do plug in to a phone charger.
What
that
he
is
was
the
saying
same.
though was that
He doesn't need to carry that with him. He
Right.
just stays and
I don't have
That's
to have
that.
12 cords around if
Yeah.
I've got two pads, like one upstairs, one downstairs, or whatever. Or if I got it in my
It doesn't
car.
have to have different cords.
I don't have to bring the cord out to my car to charge it. I don't have to bring the cord downstairs. I can have the cord in one spot. I don't have to carry it around with me.
as
But
long
no.
as there's a charger.
Well, I
in
guess
both
you're saying you
spots.
had
Right.
multiple cords to charge multiple things. You only need the one cord plugged into the base station, wireless charging station.
Well, the wireless charging station would stay at the same spot.
yeah, but it's the one type of cord for the wireless charging, and you just, no matter the phone, as long as it has wireless charging or earbuds or insert whatever, which also means you just need a smart kitchen base. Yeah, just get your
Is it just the thickness of the pop socket, or is it
the distance.
the
because
distance. Yeah.
if you have like an OtterBox case
Yeah, they
or
won't
like
work either.
some of the other type of cases,
Like if you have a case on it at all, it reduces the effectiveness of the charger.
Unless
Yeah.
it's really, really cold.
Yeah, what they do is they're like a magnetic coil, like a coil of wires, and then they pulse at a certain rate, and then there's a coil that's in the back of the phone. So the closer they are, the better the pickup between the two coils is. And so iPhones and stuff, they actually have the aluminum on the back is machined very, very thin, so that they can have.
I knew the Illuminati were behind
Well,
the
actually,
iPhone.
don't they just have glass backs now?
No.
They still have
Wait.
some aluminum there.
Did they go back to being glass?
I think they went to glass for the wireless chargers.
Drop it on the table real hard and see.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah, they're glass.
Yeah,
At
Because
least
so-
this one
the
is.
iPhone 4 and 4 and 4S were glass, and then I think they went to aluminum, and then they went back to glass.
yeah, the glass is so that they can have better pickup for that wireless charging.
Actually, I don't think the iPhone metal ones could charge wireless charge.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Same with,
No,
isn't
the-
that what yours is metal?
Mine.
I think the 8 was the first one to get wireless charging.
Mine's glass as well.
Oh,
Has a metal
And this
outside,
is, I
but
had the 8. so-
glass back.
If you know what I mean.
I can't say I do.
I just like saying that because it sounds like it could be dirty, but isn't. It's like taking your fists, holding them out as far as like right in front of you, and then popping them together. It seems dirty, but like everybody seems to know that it means something dirty, but
Actually,
no
wasn't
one
that-
can tell me why.
wasn't that on Friends?
I don't think so.
Because-
yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that from Friends.
Yeah, that's why he said to his sister all the time. Instead of actually, like, because it's on broadcast television, so he couldn't actually flip people off, so he did that.
I didn't watch Friends.
Yeah, it's because you're so young, that's why.
I've seen Friends. I really enjoyed it. I didn't watch it all the way through until like my senior year of college, but I just like binge watched it once it got on Netflix, and I really enjoyed it.
I think that's why I finally watched all of it, too. It's like, oh, look. I'm still not sure if I've seen all the episodes.
Yeah, How I Met Your Mother is just Friends rebooted, and they hang out in a bar instead of a coffee shop.
That's what Big Bang Theory is. You just have one really annoying... No, they all had one really annoying dude. But...
I don't know. Big Bang Theory has a lot of really annoying dudes.
Who was the one annoying friend?
Probably Joey.
Yeah, Joey would probably be the most
I agree,
annoying.
you are pretty annoying.
Aww.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, I actually was thinking about that. I was like,
I was
it
hoping.
just happened to work out.
I was hoping that's what they were going to say. I legitimately didn't know.
Actually,
who would
Ross was probably... I know Ross is probably more like Sheldon.
Yeah, Ross doesn't really learn, and he's just kind of pathetic the whole time.
Yeah.
But Sheldon has like definite character growth. That's the thing
Yeah,
that I like
but-
about it. Like he goes through character growth, and he's able to like at a certain point he's able to explain that he has gone through a lot of trouble and mental like anguish kind of by allowing people to like share his space with him, and he puts up with a lot of stuff that he just really hates on a regular basis. And when really, like when a lot of people watching it, they just assume that he's the aggressor in all the situations. But really, when you look at it from his point of view, that's not the case, and I think that's really great, personally, because it kind of helps other people see through.
And I think Chandler was probably the most normal of the guys.
Yeah, he definitely was.
Which-
He had like a real job. He actually like went through like promotions at the job, and he like showed like worry for other characters and stuff, and guilt and stuff. A lot of their other characters don't really show any growth throughout the entire show.
I think once he married Monica,
The spoilers.
Oh man, this show's been
No.
off the air for how long?
2-3 decades.
It's not enough time, Bill.
That's why you have to move on to the next version.
What is this?
Oh, it's wireless chargers. We were talking about wireless chargers.
Why'd
I
you
just-
look it up?
Just
Okay. Okay. Carry
ADD.
on.
ADD. It's so fun to have ADD. Shiny object over there. On a squirrel. Watch it run.
There's a squirrel.
Where?
Speaking of squirrels, we were very off topic, so squirrel.
Duh. What do you mean, speaker squirrel?
That's just why I said that. I don't know.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Do we want to talk about something else?
Yeah, what's Samsung going to do to my power cord?
I don't know.
Oh,
now
the
with
TV
Bixby.
They.
The TV power cable specifically.
Yeah. They're going to work on this great thing. It's called wireless power.
Is this like a April Fool's joke?
No.
No.
It's a March 6th joke.
Because I saw a wireless extension cord once. And I was like, that's really cool, because it said that it would use like microwaves to transmit power. And I was like, oh, awesome. How'd they like get that to work efficiently?
April Fool's Day.
And then it was April 1st. I was like, dog gammit. That's not a swear word, right?
Dog game it.
Dog gammit.
You did very good job. So, yes.
They've been getting better and better at wireless charging lately.
They can transmit 250 milliwatts over the air up to 3 feet.
Milliwatts.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a lot.
Sometimes you don't need
Sounds
a lot.
like it's enough
Hey,
for the TV.
I don't know if that is.
250 milliwatts. So USB 2.0, the standard, it's 500 milliwatts.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's not much. Oh, no, actually, that's milliamps.
I was gonna say, like-
milliwatts are probably different.
No, because there's a new, somebody's pushing 300 watts over USB-C. Oh, you have to press the I agree button still. You have not actually upgraded. Actually, are you on the Wi-Fi?
I don't need Wi-Fi.
You don't need Wi-Fi.
He hasn't
I got
learned
all
that.
the data I need.
He's
Okay.
on one of those old.
It's actually
grandfather plans,
pretty
too.
fast too.
Yeah, because it doesn't. They can't throttle it because it's grandfathered.
Yeah, what up?
Nice.
Even though they used to try throttling it until they got sued.
So, obviously, but they're working on it. It's getting better.
So 250 milliwatts is what you said.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, but that was for a computer they were working on. So this is going to be for the TV. So which is impressive for a computer to run it that well. But
Everything is computers these days.
yeah, it's really all it is.
I mean, your TV has to boot up, which is irritating.
That's from, was it Watt Up? Is the technology that they were working with.
What up, hands on?
Yep.
Yeah, it's only 0.25 watts.
They say
I
hands-on
could've
for
done that in my
wireless.
head, I didn't think about that.
Seems weird.
Counterintuitive.
But yes, it's a decent. It'll be great. Less wires. Actually, now I just have to like unplug the wires that need to go to my, Chromecast and Fire Stick and Roku and Xbox and.
So it's
Have a Fire Stick?
it's really funny,
What did you get? What do you got?
but
Is this already?
Stardew Valley is available for beta on Android.
Ooh.
Early access.
Considering it's been on, I think, Apple for like a year.
No, has it? I don't think it's been on mobile yet. Has it?
I thought it released on Apple.
Hold,
Maybe.
please.
Oh man.
Okay, no, we sidetracked. We did a hardcore sidetrack.
Yeah, Stardew Valley, $8.
Yeah.
Oh man. You
I
should
heard it
get
was
that.
on. I was thinking I'd get it on the computer.
No, if I get it on anything, it's going to be on my Switch.
So, admit I've heard more about this than actually like played it. So do explain to me and the listeners about this great game of Stardew Valley and its great wastefulness of time.
So I played Graveyard Keeper. They tell me that that's just a reskin Stardew Valley. So
It's if you liked Harvest Moon, it's very similar to Harvest Moon.
So what's Harvest
Can you
Moon?
explain what Harvest Moon is?
So Harvest
It's
Moon is
Farmville for the Nintendo.
Yeah. Wait, what? Farm Bureau?
Harvest
Farmville.
Farmville.
So
Farmville.
what's Farmville?
So Farmville is
The-
a farming simulator where
On
you
Facebook.
have a little
The Facebook game.
you have a little avatar.
I know that. I just want.
And you go around and you can plant plants, you can harvest them, sell them for coins or whatever, and then you can purchase additional buildings.
That's
or
what I was looking
services
for.
for your farm.
Hey, it's on the Switch.
This one is similar to that, but it's got cute little graphics. It has a storyline. You're supposed to get married to someone, have some children. They can help on the farm. This one also has a mining and a crafting type element to it, and it has a combat type element. So when you're down in the mines getting your resources, you also have to fend off monsters. It has seasons as well, so it progresses through time. It has some events that happen throughout those years.
Like Terraria.
Yeah, kind of. And then so it's kind of got a little bit of elements from like Harvest Moon, and then also like Animal Crossing. It's a whole bunch of games come together into one. This one's actually built by one guy. He built the whole game by himself. He released it on PC first, and then he ported it to some game systems. I think the Switch was one of the first ones, and then he ported it to
PS4s,
iPhone, PS4,
Xbox One.
yeah.
On anything. With
today,
Android is literally the last thing to get it.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
So far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be backwards compatible later. So the story is you've inherited your grandfather's old farm plot in Stardew Valley. Armed with hand-me-down tools and a few coins, you set off to begin your new life. It also has like a Pokemon look to it and classic Zelda look.
Yeah, it's kind of got like the
It's the top-down view stuff.
It's the SNES
Well,
graphic
not quite
style.
top-down,
though.
more like a
8
slight
bit
off.
type.
Well, no, it's
Almost
like
top-down.
16.
16-bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's got the SNES feel to it.
Mhm. Which I
More than
really
anything else.
liked. That's why.
The golden age of console gaming.
So can we play with other people?
I'm not sure
You
yet.
take
I'm
your
installing it
pants off?
right now.
No, Dad.
Did you have to buy it?
Yeah, it was $7.99.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's
That's
released.
$7.99.
So it is
iOS,
actually
too.
is
Yeah,
available. It's not a pre-order
Yeah,
game.
yeah, it's out.
Actually, along with other things that are coming out, the Elder Scrolls Blades is
Oh, yeah.
okay. On Android, it doesn't say. On iOS, it says it has a release date of the end of the month.
What is this Elder Scrolls Blades?
It's Elder Scrolls on your phone or on a computer or on your
Okay,
console.
but what are the Elder
Okay,
Scrolls?
but is it like
They're the
what caliber of Elder Scrolls? Is it
They announced it like E3 last year,
The battle stances are all generic battle stances, so.
and you can hold your phone sideways or you can hold your phone up and down.
interesting?
But it's an MMO on your phone, right?
Oh wait, it's MMO.
Is that right?
I want
It's-
single
We were talking
player
about
Elder
mobile
Yeah.
Scrolls.
MMOs whenever you brought it up.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, it's an it's an RPG. It'd probably be closer to like, I don't know. I don't think it's quite as bad as. No, I shouldn't say bad. As big as ESO, Elder Scrolls Online.
Not quite as bad. You got it right.
Yeah, okay, it was bad. Okay, well, I enjoyed ESO a lot.
I mean, some people liked it, but I don't know what happened.
Those
with
people
it.
are wrong.
I'm
I'm just kidding. I never played it.
Bill, you liked it, didn't you?
Yeah, I like, and I go
My
back to it every
roommate
once in a
really
while.
liked it,
Actually, I
But
think a new expansion just came out too.
you quit playing
think
it
about-
because no one was on it.
I basically that's the thing I liked about ESO, and
That no one was on it.
yeah, well, not just
Well,
not
it
that.
becomes a single player Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls game once everyone else leaves.
Yeah, when everyone leaves, I'm like, well, I guess I'll do everything myself.
And it's, especially if a lot
And
of the game was designed around people playing with you.
Mm.
Well,
It
then
makes
you
it-
just have to figure out how to solo everything.
Yeah.
It's just a new challenge.
Well, you can solo a good chunk of it, where like Fallout 76, you can solo the entire game, and there's become such a group of. There's even in Fallout 76, there's even a group of like,
You can also
Police.
get banned if you play too much too.
yes,
Yeah. If
Wait,
you get
I
too
haven't
good, you'll
heard-
get banned.
well, if you
If you play too much,
So this guy, we're way off track at this point, but This guy
Shiny
played a
objects.
bunch, like I think it was 400 hours or more. He got banned because he had too much ammo.
Yeah, they essentially claim that he was duping. But
I think he
just,
did, but on accident.
No.
I don't know.
didn't?
A
No,
lot
no,
of the
this is
That
what
was
it-
someone else.
No, it wasn't even that. It's you pick up your ammo from your location,
Oh,
and he
right.
was switching it to other characters he had. The other thing is he also accidentally dropped it and picked it up. What happened is the game goes, you pick that up off the ground. We don't care where it originally came from, but you picked it up off the ground last. That's where you got from.
And so it looks like a dupe.
Yeah.
So he picks up, 1,000 ammo off the ground, and they're like, nothing drops 1,000 ammo. So he probably duplicated it on the ground or something. I heard one story about a guy that he was like crafting or something. He had a whole bunch of stuff. He crafted like 4 items, and they were like, you crafted too fast, you're botting. And they kicked him.
It's 900 hours, which is also the other thing.
Oh, yeah.
If you look at this guy's Reddit profile, he posted on Reddit. He ended up giving a walkthrough, like, "Hey, this is the best places to go get 1 billion pieces of ammo."
Mm-hmm. Did they ever unban him?
I have not heard. I kind of forgot to look into or follow up on it, but at least the what do you call it? He was being reached out to by the official game by Fallout for Bethesda. So yeah. So
That's neat.
yes.
Sorry, we got excited because there
I
was
don't
a work
understand.
there was a work process that was taking a fair amount of time. It took over 45 minutes the other night, and it finished in 4 minutes tonight
Ooh,
after some server upgrades and whatnot. So
nice.
Okay.
it's pretty exciting.
This is
So
Fallout
far,
Heights.
these don't look like in-game screenshots.
Yeah, that
Actually,
doesn't,
these are supposed to be the in-game screenshots.
that doesn't necessarily look like it would run
There's
on a
no
phone.
UI though.
Well, also it's supposed to be you're supposed to be able to hold your phone up and down too, so they'll let you rotate your phone to play.
I don't.
That's really unique for a game. Like,
Yeah, they-
usually they're like you play how we want you to play.
don't-
That was something they talked about in E3. They really want to.
I don't really like the problem I have with phone games, especially like first shooter type games and stuff, is the controls are really hard because I've got these big old fat fingers, and if I'm going to touch the screen to like control, then I can't see what's on the screen because my fingers are kind of covering
And
it
I
up.
don't have that problem because I've
So.
playing. I forgot one of the
Because you were on
shooters.
a diet.
Oh, is that it? Makes my fingers skinnier.
PUBG.
yeah,
or-
PUBG and all those. I actually enjoy playing.
Oh yeah, I don't like it.
It's like holding you're having a screen on your remote control.
I don't know. I was playing Sword Art like that. It was I don't know. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I guess I could solve it just by getting a controller that's like a Bluetooth controller for my
Not all games support it, but yes.
for my device. I know we were playing Super Nintendo games with the tiny controllers on Joey's phone. A
Yeah,
while
I have
back.
these tiny controllers that are like keychain sized.
They're
and
so small. They're really hard to play on because
Yeah.
they're so small.
they're about as small as you can get with still being able to hold them and hit all the buttons.
Oh, you also can play with VR. I think
Oh
we were going to
man,
talk
you
about.
could play with like Daydream or whatever, right?
Well, at least that's supposed to. Also, all this is supposed to come out so you can be playing on your phone against somebody on like PlayStation. Which means
So that
you're
you
going
can
to
get
lose.
destroyed.
Maybe I don't know unless they figure out how to balance. Maybe that's why it's taken so long for this game to come out.
We're gonna find out that it's like turn based.
Like all these screenshots look great, but you actually have to wait.
It's like
I just love that some of the
it's
screenshots
a-
are just generic.
It's a
battle stance.
turn-based rail shooter. They just aren't releasing that information.
But okay,
Tap where you want to shoot on the
so
screen.
like I said, Apple says it's okay. Now it says expected. It didn't say but expected for.
No, it did.
It did. Okay,
It's always said expected.
March 31st, which is way more information than
Ow.
Android gives you.
Dang, that's right around the corner.
It's like 2 weeks away.
There's
I
a
know.
corner.
Yeah.
On,
That's his game
on the
corner.
calendars, they're squares.
Wait, is it only 2 weeks till the end of the month?
It might be 2.5.
Oh my gosh.
Based on recording and time of release and all the other stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Time flies.
2 weeks when this releases.
when winter's here. I'm excited for next month.
Yeah, Game of
Winter
Thrones.
is coming.
Yeah,
Again.
that's sixth
that'll
winter.
that'll probably be our 10th winter.
Oh, that we're
Yeah, we're
oh
overtime.
my
We
God,
really need to start
time.
wrapping things up. What do you got?
Well, I just saw a thing on Entertainment Magazine I wasn't reading it, Anna was reading it. I was just looking over her shoulder, and it
It's
had
invasion of
one of the
privacy.
ladies from the new. Not if she's your wife. She has no privacy if she's your wife. One of the ladies from the new Ghostbusters. It was a joke. I wasn't serious. That was just a joke. Anyways, one of the ladies from the new Ghostbusters, it had a thing saying she was all upset because she wasn't considered for the new Ghostbusters movie that's coming out. And apparently it's a sequel of the old Ghostbusters series from the 80s with that cast, which I don't know how to feel about because I really liked the new one. But we can leave it at that since we're out of time.
Famous last words. Is that them?
Yeah, we're out of time.
I think I should bring Anthony some mini quiches.
You can get mini quiche at Costco.
Cereal is a soup.
On that note, cereal is not a soup.
Want to hear a good pizza joke? Never mind, it's too cheesy.